Hi guys, today's video is going to be a 15-minute flow for shoulder and neck relief and mobility. So if you have any tightness or pain in your shoulders and neck, this would be a good video for you. We are going to be using a yoga strap in today's video, but if you don't have one, don't worry about it. We can use a rolled up pillowcase, a belt, a scarf, anything like that you might have lying around your house. So when you're ready, go ahead and grab your strap, get on your mat, and we'll get started. So we'll start in a comfortable cross-legged seated position, hands on the knees. And we'll just start with a little bit of breathing, just to bring some awareness into the body. So we'll inhale through the nose and exhale out through the mouth. On your inhale, feeling the belly expanding against the thighs. And on the exhale, coming back to pin back against your spine. As you continue to breathe with intention here, take a moment to find anywhere in your body that you may be holding any tension. Let your shoulders relax down away from your ears. Are you clenching your jaw? Let your tongue come down from the roof of your mouth. Are you gently closing your eyes, or are you squeezing your eyes shut? On your next exhale, go ahead and drop your chin down to your chest. And on the inhale, rolling your right ear to your right shoulder. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, left ear to left shoulder. Exhale, chin to chest. Keep moving this way with your breath. Just a nice gentle rolling of the head back and forth across the chest. Starting to open up the sides of the neck, the back of the neck. Just getting ready for some movement. Move through 2 more cycles of breath here, and we'll meet back in the center. On your next inhale, we'll shrug our shoulders up towards the ears, and exhale, let them fall back down. We'll do it 2 more times. Inhale, shrugging up, and exhale, relaxing back down. 1 more time, inhaling the shoulders to the ears, and exhaling the shoulders down. Go ahead and bring your right ear to your right shoulder, opening up across that side neck. And we're going to take this stretch a little further here. So we're going to bring the left arm behind you, and you're going to bring the back of the left hand to the back of the right hip. From here, take hold of the left wrist with the right hand, keeping right ear to right shoulder. If you want to take the stretch a little further, use your right hand to just guide the left hand a little further along the hip. And if you want the stretch to be a little less intense, move your left hand closer towards your spine. This should be a nice gentle stretch. You shouldn't feel anything too aggressive here. And on your exhale, coming back to center, shake it out, and we'll bring our left ear to our left shoulder. Staying here for a few breaths. And if you'd like to take the stretch a little deeper, we'll do the same thing on this side. So the back of the right hand will come to the back of the left hip, taking hold of the right wrist with the left hand, and moving the right wrist further or closer to the spine, depending on how intense you'd like the stretch to be. Breathing into the side of the neck, the front of the shoulder. Two more breaths here. And we'll release the hands, shake it out, and come back to center. Bringing the hands to the knees, we're going to come into a seated cat-cow here. So on the inhale, bringing the chest forward, slight back bend, looking up to the ceiling. Exhale, straightening the arms, rounding the upper back, chin to chest. Inhale, arching the back, slight back bend, looking up. And exhale, rounding chin to chest. You can move here with your breath at any pace that feels comfortable for you. Just getting that nice movement moving. Finding a little bit of a flow here. We'll go through 2 more cycles of breath, and then we'll meet back in our seated position. When you found your way back into stillness, we're going to wrap the hands around the outside of the knee, and you're going to lean way back, kind of pulling at the front of the knee, and you're going to drop your chin to your chest and feel that space opening up between the shoulder blades. So really wrapping your shoulders forward. We'll stay here for a few breaths. You can find any movement that feels good for you. Just focusing on opening up that space between the shoulder blades. And coming back to a nice neutral spine. We're going to clasp the hands behind the back, bringing the arms as much as straight as you can. If your hands don't find each other, that's okay. You can just take hold of the forearms. But focusing on bringing the shoulders towards one another, broadening through the collarbones for a nice open chest. Taking a few breaths here, breathing into the front body. On your next exhale, releasing the hands and shake it out. From here, we're going to take hold of our strap or any prop that you're using for this. And we're going to bring our hands on the strap to just outside our knees. So a little wider than your shoulder width. Bringing the strap up overhead. We're going to bend to the right, looking out under the left armpit. Keeping your hands the same distance apart. Inhaling back up to center. Exhale, bringing it over to the left, looking out under the right shoulder. Inhaling to center. Exhale, bringing the hands over to the right, looking out under the left. And again, we'll start to find movement with our breath here. Just starting to find that nice flow pattern at any pace that feels good for you. Bending as much or as little as needed to start feeling that side body and the shoulders opening up. Come through 2 more cycles of breath here, and then we'll meet back in the center. So I'm going to turn here to give you a side view of this next one. But keeping the straps in your hand. You can keep it still at that slightly wider than shoulder width distance, so on the outside of the knees. But as we move through this, you might find you want to move your hands further along the strap, and that's fine. You can open your hands as wide as you need to on this stretch. So on your inhale, we're going to bring the hands overhead. Exhale, opening the hands if you need to along the strap, bringing the strap down behind you. So the strap's going to kind of wrap around your hands here. So you're not moving your elbows at all. You're not going like this. Nice straight arms. Inhale overhead. Exhale, bringing the strap down in front of you. Inhale overhead. Exhale, keeping the arms straight, bringing the strap down behind you. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, down in front. And if you feel comfortable, you might walk your hands a little closer together on the strap, making the stretch a little more intense. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, arms come down behind you. Inhale overhead. Exhale down behind you. I'm going to come through one more time. So inhale, bringing the strap overhead. Exhale, coming down behind you. And inhale, strap comes overhead. I'm going to turn one more time so that you guys can see the back for this next stretch. We're going to use the strap and come into our cow face arms. So, taking the strap in your right hand, we're going to bring the right hand up overhead and bend at the elbow, allowing the strap to fall down along our spine. From here, our left hand comes out to the side, palm facing the back wall, thumb facing towards the floor, kind of like giving a thumbs down. Bending at the elbow, so you're kind of doing a thumbs up along your spine. Go ahead and grab hold of the strap wherever you find it. And maybe you can walk your hands a little closer together. Feeling that left shoulder starting to open up across the front. Maybe they come a little closer together. Taking 2 more breaths here. And release the bottom arm. And release the top arm. We'll bring it to the other side now. So taking the strap in the left hand. Left arm comes overhead, bending at the elbow. Right arm comes back behind you, finding the strap. Walking the hands a little closer together. You can do a little bit of movement here. Maybe lean forward and lean back. Maybe a little back bend. Feel free to explore around in the pose. And when you're ready, releasing the stretch and setting your strap back down. Go ahead and roll over the knees, coming onto your hands and knees here. From tabletop, drawing the right hand up along the left arm across the chest and bringing it up to the sky, gazing up at the right thumb. On your exhale, threading the right arm down between the left hand and left leg. Breathing into the back shoulder. And inhale, lifting back up. Coming back to tabletop. On your next inhale, we're going to lift up the left arm, hand to the sky, gaze up towards the thumb. And exhale, threading between the right hand and right thigh. Left temple comes down onto the mat. Gentle twist coming from the navel. And on your inhale, pressing into the right hand, lifting the left back up to the sky, and returning to tabletop. Pressing back into your child's pose. with your forehead coming down onto the mat. Pausing here for a few breaths. And when you're ready, finding your way back into your seated position. Thank you for practicing with me today. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you liked it, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, share the video, and thank you for practicing with me today. Bye.